We are live. Let me check something. I should have done this before. Hmm. I just realized something. I'm not going to be able to do that. All right. I shall be right back. Please wait. Please wait. Won't you please wait? The stream will commence in a few minutes. The stream will commence in a few minutes. Listen to me type. Wait, am I live? Yeah, okay, there you go. Oh, I hear me. All right, let's see. All right, so I dropped a link if anyone wants to hop in. It's right there in the pinned comment, so you can hop on, watch me draw with me, hang out for a bit, and all right. Hopefully you can see the laptop. Said we had 2 viewers and now they're gone. I think one of them was me though. All right. So it's gonna be drawing. Since I just did the maple state of the maple address, do a quick maple leaf. I messed up. Boom. Actually, I do like how this is going to come out. I was attempting a one-line art challenge. What am I listening to? So I don't know if you can hear the music, but I'm listening to some music. Let's see. There you can see my playlist. You can see how my library. Let's see. What shall I listen to? There we go. Show me the meaning of being lonely. With a broken heart. All right, so I'm drawing a maple leaf. And you're like, wow, Frank, that's a great maple leaf. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Show me the meaning of being lonely. Is this a feeling I need to want? Tell me why I can't be where you are. Something's in my heart. I think I did this too small. Boom. There we go. Okay. Show me the meaning of being. All right, so you wanna hop in? There's a link there. I don't have any topics, so I'm probably not gonna be talking. So if you wanna hang out and talk, this is the perfect time. Because I'm probably just gonna be singing. All right, so I'm gonna be drawing this maple leaf and going over it. Nope, you have to me undo that too. Show me the meaning of being lonely. Hmm. Show me the meaning. One day I will be an expert maple leaf drawer. I think I would be already. Ooh, is that what I should draw after this? Should I draw Crimson Samaritan or Grey Canuck? All right, so tomorrow is Halloween Eve. It's the day before Halloween. We're gonna be having a trunk or treat at my church. Uh, so I won't be on. I'm usually not on Sundays. Um, Sometimes I watch people's streams though. But there will be a video on the Truckle Crave cast dropping tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, and it's an interview with Landon Huber. Uh, we're we were discussing Halloween, but the first part was interviewing him, which I hope people like that. I was gonna premiere it so these people could have that live stream experience, but silly me, I forgot to click that function. So yeah, so I don't think I even made a thumbnail for it, so which I will correct that. Just to end up in misery. Oh yeah, so what's everyone doing for Halloween? Got any plans? So like I was saying, gonna be at a trunk or treat, and that's gonna be yeah, later that night, so 7 p.m. Central. Actually, no, that's I'm confusing with the video screen. At 7 p.m. Central, I'm gonna be in Perham church service. It's actually gonna be ending at that time. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna be doing the trunk or treat, and I am gonna go as Captain Goggles. I think it's the first time dressing up as Captain Goggles in public for an event like that since the debut. Like where I will specifically be saying, I'm Captain Goggles. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. But yeah, I'll be dressing up as Captain Goes. I got my costume ready. I posted on Instagram. I even did a little ROSH patrol video, which was mostly in jest. I was just at the park, uh, and there's a like there was a cop there, so like there was no reason for me to patrol. Let's see. But yeah, did I? Yeah, I did post that picture, the video. But yeah, that's pretty much ready. Which I just realized I probably gonna have to wash that shirt. And yeah, I think I'm gonna combine it with the Captain Courage costume that I have. At least the armor. I'll I'll wear the armor underneath, and I do need to make a shield. I don't have a long coat, but I have that's a windbreaker that I was wearing, and that works fine. It's actually a real world applicable. So let's see any. Oh wow, no one's in the chats. That's fine. Let's see. Let's change up the music. Right now, the Ballad of Davy Crockett is playing. Let's see. Yeah, it's the Mandy. I think I'll sing along. Do, 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 I remember all that cold as ice. Shadow of man through the window, crying in the night. Night goes in, just another memory. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you came and you gave without taking. But I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Mandy. Love's mine. Oh Mandy, well you came and you gave without taking. I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Mandy. Mandy. Oh wait, no, not another pencil. But I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without shaking. I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you. Ooh, hey, Dale. Well, come on in and join me, and I'll stop singing. That's the only way I'll stop. Oh, you might like this one. The Batman theme. End of song. I'll get another Batman theme. How many themes do I have? Let's see. Beauty and the Beast. What's this? Oh, Gaston. Uh, Nobody says no to Gaston. Publicly humiliated. Wait, did I mess it up? Okay. Okay, what's going on with my laptop here? Pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston. Wait, why is my laptop going crazy? Oh, in honor of the Maple, I shall sing this song. Dun, 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 dun. The link should be there, right there. But I can send it to you directly. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna go send it to Dell. I'm proud to be in Canada, and I know I'm free. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. There you go. That should do it. All right, Dell, I sent you the link. You're able to hop on. I gotta move this again. I tried that. I can see her. The USA. In every Canadian heart. I'm proud to be in Canada, or at least I know I'm free. Want to correct the man who died, do that right to me. Let's see. Did Dell leave? Did you trick me, Dell? I'm proud to be in Canada, or at least I know I'm free. I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me. Next. I'm not taking requests. Canada. Musical requests. Why is that a Dell in the chat? I see you. I see Dell. How do I add you? Oh, there you are.
What?
There you go. Are you there? Okay, there we go.
What? What happened? Darn it, you dumb cat.
All right, it's working now.
Well,
Okay.
no, cat, get away. Hang on. Apparently, it's not working.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick and I'll be right back.
All right. All right. How am I now? Hello? Is Frank still there?
Okay.
Oh, he's.
True patriot. All right, I'm back.
All right. Can you see and hear me?
I see you. I hear you. I see your
Yeah.
hands. Okay, cool. Who's that guy with a chainsaw behind you?
He's here for Halloween weekend.
Oh, okay.
So the reason I came on is I wanted to show a gift that I received for Christmas a couple of years ago. This is
Okay.
my maple syrup collection from Trader
Oh,
Joe's. This one is US Grade A Golden Color Delicate Taste. This is the lightest of the syrups.
okay.
It's got a very mild flavor.
I see.
And then the next step up, you see I've used this one more because I prefer it, is Amber Color Rich Taste. This probably tastes more like your standard maple syrup.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I get the most.
Then we go to the dark side, and this is the next step up, and probably my favorite. This is the Dark Color Robust Taste. You can see it's got a little darker color to it, a stronger maple flavor. Then finally, we have US Grade A, very dark color, strong taste. And this one is very dark, almost a hint of molasses flavor. It's so dark, and strong maple. It's a little too strong for my tastes. It would probably be right up your alley.
My doctor would disagree.
Excuse me for just 1 second. I need to check on my lunch.
Dale was gonna eat the cat for lunch and pour maple syrup.
And here we've got Frank's new favorite, Mrs. Butterworth Sugar Free. Thick and rich, but it's not pure maple.
No, I had some not business butters, but I think log cabin. It's not pure maple.
No. Let's look at its ingredients. It's got water. That's a good sign. Sorbitol. Okay, that's
Okay.
contains 2% of less of cellulose gum, salt, caramel color, phosphoric acid, aspartame, natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, sorbic acid, and sodium benzoate, which is a preservative, sodium hexametal phosphate,
Mexican metal phosphate.
Mexican metal phosphate. I didn't know they made metal down in Mexico.
Oh.
Acesulfame potassium, corn syrup, molasses, lactic acid, mono and diglyceride. The printing is kind of bad on this. Methylamine and a trivial amount of sugar. So, no maple, but I still like it.
Phosphate send me a picture of Mrs. Buttersworth Fruity Pebbles maple syrup, which
Really?
is an abomination. That's too sugary.
I gotta look that up now.
Yeah, he was at his store and they had it there, so he took a picture.
Fruity Pebbles flavored syrup. What? Oh,
Sugar upon sugar.
That's. Oh, good heavens. That's a little too much for me.
Yeah. Sugar will be sugar.
So, what are you making? An epitaph to maple?
It's the brothers in Maple Crest.
Oh, Brothers in Maple.
Yeah, their cards. I'm just going to use it as the thumbnail for my last video.
Ketel maple sugar-free syrup.
Really?
That's what I'm looking up here. Let's see the ingredients. Soluble corn fiber, non-GMO resistant dextrin, natural maple flavor, natural caramel color, monk fruit extract. Now that might be your cup of tea. Chalk Zero maple flavored syrup.
Okay. That might be something I can do. We can still do the maple casts.
Yeah. Looks like you can make it at home too.
Really? Well, yeah, you can make maple syrup at home. You gotta have a maple tree. You gotta have you gotta have a big pot to boil the sap in.
This one's made with maple extract.
A touch of me.
I don't know if maple extract is made with maple.
Well, don't they extract it from maple?
Well, I don't know. Some extracts are like made in the lab. I watched a video on YouTube where a guy turned rubber gloves into grape soda through the chemical
Okay.
process.
Okay.
It was quite fascinating, and he walked down all the molecular changes that he made, and then he'd have to heat it and then extract it and then add an acid to strip out one molecule and then pour in a phosphate to add another molecule. Yeah, it was like a 20-30 step process, but he did it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now he can drink a rubber glove.
Yeah. In reality, though, it's like he took like 4 molecules, not even molecules, like 4 atoms out of the plastic gloves, and then like added like 3 other molecules, and then it becomes like artificial grape flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, chemistry is a fascinating and terrifying thing.
Oh yeah. The things you can do. Things you shouldn't do. But things you can. You can make Kool-Aid out of Skittles.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I could see that.
I don't know the exact process, but it's like water, some Skittles, and microwave.
Oh, you
It's
microwave.
something you can do in. A lot of people learn it in prison or in like
Wait,
juvenile
what?
cells. It's a prison hack.
You made Kool-Aid out
No,
of
no, 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 not
prison?
me.
When were you in prison?
No, not me. I don't need CPS knocking on my door again because it's a prison hack. Actually, like a county hack. That's where I hear it's common.
Commie hack
County
county.
jail,
Oh,
not commie.
commie hacks. For all those commies in county.
I know you can make the prison wine in the toilet.
Good news. McCormick maple extract has alcohol, water, natural flavor, and the extractives of mountain maple. So it does have real maple in it, apparently.
Cool. What alcohol goes in there?
Jim Beam looks like. No, I don't know. But I know some extracts, like vanilla extract, has alcohol in it as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're putting like what, half a teaspoon in a batch of cookies, so it's not like you're going to get hammered unless you buy several from the store and chug them all, I guess.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, if you drink it straight, do you get a buzz or is it burned off? I know once you bake it, it burns off.
Yeah. It doesn't say the alcohol content by volume, so. So I can't find maple, but for vanilla extract, you need to drink about 4 or 5 ounces of it, which is a lot of vanilla extract.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. Not that I've tried it. That's all I've always heard. Like, I think it's like a joke on old sitcoms. And grandma's making cookies with vanilla extract. She takes a sip of the extract. Might have been on Mama's Family where I saw it.
Tiny bottle of vanilla extract has an alcohol content of 35%.
Okay.
So that would be what, 70 proof? So that's the same as Jägermeister or Captain Morgan's rum.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
Yeah, I think okay.
Don't drink, kids.
That's
Don't
right.
drink.
Stay
Don't
off the
drink it.
sauce.
That's
Don't put
true.
your children in a blender. Reduce them to a liquid format and then drink them.
Or CPS will be out your door.
So
Don't ask me how I
what's going on, Frank?
know. Let's see. Well, I don't know how much you saw at the beginning of this stream, but there's gonna be a
No, I
trunk
don't
or
watch
treat
your streams.
tomorrow.
What's that? You're having your what tomorrow?
A trunk or treat.
Oh, trunk or treat. That seems to be the big thing now. I've been hearing about that all over.
Yeah, I've been to a few like a few years ago, mostly with the Mormon church. That's where I first heard about it. So I thought it was just a Mormon thing. But
I've seen other churches do it too. Is it basically everybody puts candy in the trunk of their car and then kids go around from car to car and gather? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. It's the first time we've done it because we usually do a fall festival.
I went to a fall festival last week. They had a corn maze
Oh, that's cool.
and a wagon ride and a corn pit.
They love corn.
There's a lot of corn where I was.
I don't know if they still do it or still have it, but there was a corn maze in one of the cities, and it was like a
In the
thing. You could go every year and pay to walk around in a corn maze in the dark, in the dirt.
So they grew corn in the city?
No, no. This is it's a city, but it's not a city. It's like there's farm areas.
Corn City? Corn City,
Might
Texas?
might be. I mean, I can't say this the city because it's close to where I am. I don't need people knocking on my door. But yeah, it was pretty famous. I haven't heard it for a while, so I don't know if they still do it. But I went to it 1 year.
Is it Toledo, Ohio?
No, it's in Texas.
Okay, that narrows it down. Is it Amarillo, Texas?
You just want people knocking on my door, don't you?
Is it Austin, Texas?
That's too far.
Is it Dallas, Texas?
It's even farther. I have family there though.
Is it Fort Worth, Texas?
Yes.
Is it Abilene, Texas?
No.
Is it El Paso, Texas?
No. I'm just reading Texas names.
Is it Houston, Texas? I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. Because you're going farther and farther. You were closer to El Paso. I mean, they might have corn mazes. I don't know.
Do they grow a lot of corn in Texas?
In that city.
El Paso's in West Texas. I wouldn't think that they'd grow much corn in West Texas.
Oh, that's not close.
What do they grow in West Texas?
I don't know. I'm not
Lavender?
Texas.
You're not in West Texas? Isn't El Paso in West Texas?
I'm not
Because the
in El
song,
Paso.
out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Yeah, that's the El Paso. I'm not
Yeah.
in El Paso, but like, I've been there.
What kind of crops did they have in El Paso? Was it
I don't
corn?
remember. I don't know. They might. Um, I'm sure someone sells corn. I'm sure. I don't know. It's out of my area of expertise.
Shameful. Do you know about Caro syrup? It's
I've heard
corn.
of it. What is it?
It's corn syrup, basically. I remember back in the 80s, my mom bought Caro syrup instead of maple syrup in like this delusional idea that it was healthier. But I don't think they had nutrition that figured out back then.
Yeah. Yeah, corn syrup is not that healthy, right? It's just
No, it's not good. Like they say, like regular sugar is better than corn syrup
okay. Because I
for
remember commercials not that long ago, like maybe just a few years ago, and I think it was like a cereal commercial, and I guess it was like this allow this thing about against corn syrup, and it's a cereal that uses corn syrup in their in when they make it. So that was like one of the things where they're like, oh, but it's made from corn syrup. Like, oh yeah, it's made from corns. Corn is good. Corn is a vegetable, so this is good for you. And that was the selling point. And like, oh, okay. And like, I don't know, it might have been kicks or pops or something. It was like
corn pops.
pops.
I think Kix is made from corn too.
Yeah, well, no, cornflakes is made from corn. But I don't know if if they use corn syrup. Because I don't think Kix has a lot of sugar.
No, no, it doesn't have a lot of sugar. I like Kix though, but I like cereal. I don't really eat much cereal because it's not really the best thing for you, but I suppose it's better than a bowl of ice cream.
Uh, oh, that's my option. Corn
Ice
ice
cream?
cream.
Oh,
Corn
yeah.
ice cream.
Corn ice cream. I think I've had corn ice cream.
Did they make it? I don't know.
They, yeah, there's this place in town that has like weird ice cream flavors. It seems like there was a corn ice cream. There was a red lentil ice cream that wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had lentils, but not red lentils.
Yeah, there's multiple colors of lentils. There's red lentils, there's green lentils, there's orange lentils, there's yellow lentils.
I think I had the green lentil,
There's brown lentils.
which we just call beans.
Lentils are different than beans.
I know. But you boil them like beans. Therefore,
Yeah,
they're
you
the
do.
same. They take just as long to make.
Yeah, yeah. If you're starting from the hard, they do take a long time. So do peas.
Peas?
Peas, like hard peas. Yeah.
Oh,
You make
okay.
split pea soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. But it can take like a couple hours to get it to the point where the peas are soft.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know. And just get the can and open it up.
Ah, you gotta make it fresh, man. It's a pretty simple recipe. You need onion, celery, carrot, peas, ham, chicken stock, salt and pepper, bay leaf, soy sauce, and a ham bone.
Hand bones connected to the leg bone. Leg bones connected to the old bone.
I hope your ham bone isn't connected to anything.
Yeah. Hand bone, hand bone.
I think your ham bone would technically be your femur.
My femur.
Your femur.
I saw a femur at the zoo once. Or was that a lemur?
They're closely related.
Okay. Dressing up as Captain Goggles this year for Halloween.
Oh.
It's my debut.
Are you going to be in the trunk of a car?
No, I don't have a car. I'm not going to.
Are you going to crawl in somebody else's trunk
No.
and then pop out and scare the children?
Captain Goggles isn't scary. Captain Goggles is a hero. No, but I need to be there and participate. So it's going to go as Captain Goggles.
Are you going to eat a lot of candy?
Oh, no. Because I don't really want to go because of that.
Yeah, I bought some Halloween candy last weekend, and I've eaten some of it because it was tempting me. So now I feel like
I'll sneak one or two, but I'm gonna try to not even be there. So I'll just probably be walking around, make sure everything's okay.
you have to bring some low sugar treats to feed yourself, like pork rinds.
That will kill me, though.
Unsalted almonds, Brussels sprouts.
None of it's gonna be gassy all over the church.
They make candy with sorbitol. Have you ever had sorbitol candy? They give it to you at the dentist.
Oh, okay.
Like they give you a sucker and it's like, here, you can have this. There's no sugar in it.
Those are the ones I throw away.
How about a Diet Pepsi?
Right now, I'm sure I can have not diet, but like the no sugar, sugar free.
Yeah.
Because even diet, it still has some sugar.
Yeah. Some people say that diet sodas can still trigger an insulin response. But there is one that doesn't, but it's expensive. I tried it. Let me see what it's called. Zevia, that's what it's called.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that.
Zevia 0-calorie soda.
0 calorie or 0 sugar?
It's sugar has calories, so if it's 0 calorie, then it really doesn't have. But technically, you can still have up to 10 calories and still be called 0 sugar because they're a little flexible. Zevia's naturally sweetened soda, energy drinks. Plant-based ingredients. Stevia leaf. That's how it's sweetened.
Okay. I say I've heard it before.
Yes, I'm going to stop my camera so I can eat my pizza.
We want to see you eat on camera.
No. You can hear it though.
Oh, okay. Good.
That's disgusting. How do I give myself an avatar when I'm not on camera?
Oh, you upload one on your. I think it's when
Oh, here
you
we go.
first enter it, you can upload an avatar there.
Does it have to be a certain dimension? Or will it auto
No,
adjust?
I think auto just. All right, so right now, because I probably could have low sugar, no sugar soda, just to get me in the habit of not drinking soda. I'm not gonna drink
No.
not even that.
So you're drinking just water?
Yeah, and I've had like others, like
I guess you could have like unsweetened iced tea.
yeah. Because I also bought like some Boost, those dietary shakes,
Oh,
and I think I got like chocolate flavor and vanilla flavor. Uh, they'll be here in maybe a few days. I ordered them, so I'm gonna try to like just do like a couple a day for as long as I have them, and train myself to not gorge.
hey, I changed my avatar. Look at that.
Tree.
I'm a tree.
Plant a tree for tomorrow.
I support trees, unlike some people who want to see them chopped down.
A good tree is a chopped down tree.
We
I
can't
like
have
trees.
maple syrup with chopped down trees.
I like trees just fine. Well, you gotta build stuff with wood. You got any plans for tomorrow? Not tomorrow, for Halloween?
Um, I usually stock some candy and put out candy for the trick or treaters. Put on a kid friendly spooky movie. I think I watched Frankenstein last year. The Addams Family the year before that.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Trees are cool. Trees are great. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actual Halloween, because I don't really do anything for Halloween because I'm usually at church doing the stuff over there.
No, but since it's on a
We're not
Monday,
doing it on. Yeah, we're not doing it on. Well, even because usually it would be on a weekend.
right?
So we do it for 2 days. But I think this year, since because it's on a Monday, or I don't know. Like we're just gonna do it just on Sunday. Like, oh, okay. So I have nothing.
So you're going to turn out the porch light and not answer the door?
I'm gonna have to because I didn't buy anything because I don't usually do.
Here's what you do at trunk or treat tomorrow.
Well, that's what
You
I'm
go to
thinking.
the car,
I'll take a
grab a
bag.
handful of candy, and throw it in the bag, and that way you'll have candy for the trick or treaters tomorrow.
And that's what I'm thinking. I actually was thinking about that. I'll take a bag. I'll take some candy from the trunk or treat. Put a bowl Monday. Put it outside on my step and stay tight.
Well, don't put the bowl. If you put the bowl, some greedy little kid's going to come along and like pour the entire bowl into his sack.
I have nothing. I don't want kids come into my apartment, and they will. They'll be like, "What you got in there? Come in. No, get over there."
You got some nosy kids in your neighborhood.
They are my neighbors. It's because since I have my own kids, sometimes they want to come in and like, "Oh, they're not here. You don't come in."
Really?
Yeah.
What jerks?
Well, they don't just come in, but like they're like sometimes they'll be like, "Can I see?" Like, no, I got like I don't
No, that's
need.
why you sit outside your door.
Yeah. There's not a lot of room for me to be standing outside my door.
You tell them
It's an
that
apartment. It's an apartment building on the top floor.
you could still sit outside your door, couldn't you?
I don't want to.
Just sit on the ground with a big basket of candy.
Oh, that when that runs out, like that's it. So that's why I'm not even.
And then when you get tired of sitting out there, you just eat all the candy yourself and go back inside
That's what I
and
don't want to do.
and fall into a diabetic coma.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's why I don't want to do Halloween.
you could do a comic jam and make a comic book about Halloween is the eve of All Saints Day, a holiday
Oh, I'm gonna
honoring.
do stuff. I mean, I'd rather. Oh, hey, Pete, Frank and Dale ignoring the chat. Sorry, hey guys.
What? There's people in the chat? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gary is there.
Peter.
Peter.
I blame
I have
I blame Frank.
I have a bottle of Captain Morgan. What are we celebrating? Oh, you came in when we were talking about liquor. We're talking about maple extract. Trunk or treat. Yeah. Trunk part 2.
So is anybody still watching? Did they all get mad and leave?
I think they left. There's only one person watching. I think that was you when you hopped in.
No, man. We blew it.
We just ignored him.
The problem is I had my tab set on private chat instead of comments in the StreamYard, and it screwed everything up.
Because I'm not looking at the screen. I have to like look back and I have to actually turn my head and look at it. And I see all the people there.
Ow.
The link should still be pinned if anyone wants to hop in.
Yeah, we could have had Peter on here.
Yeah, that's I'd rather not doing like outside for Halloween because I can be making comics and stuff.
You can be what?
I can be making comics and working on my stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Because I don't usually get this time to do any of that. That's why I was thinking, just putting something out, take it when it runs out, it's gone. Just leave me my bowl. Don't take my bowl.
They could take your bowl. Maybe you should put out a disposable bowl. Like, take one of your 2 liters of soda, and after you drink it, cut it in half and put the candy in there.
I don't drink soda.
I wonder what they eat on an All Saints Day feast. Is there anything special?
Oh, I don't know.
They had a lot of feasts back in the Middle Ages. It was like the thing. The peasants loved it because anytime there was a feast day, they didn't have to work.
Oh, cool. Day off. Yay. No pay. Ooh. Just a plague.
I don't think they got paid. They either...
Then how do they live?
So basically, you had your serfs and free men. This is referring to medieval England. I don't know if they had this over on the continent or not. Texas, they just had Native Americans killing each other until like the 1500s. That's when the Spaniards showed up and ruined everything with disease.
And the plundering. Nice.
Well, the thing is like, they showed up in Mexico and like Cortez, and they didn't really run all over the continent, but they left diseases, and the diseases spread all over and killed millions. But, the vast majority of them never met a white person.
Yeah. So life was peaceful until the white man came.
No, there was a lot of genocide. They killed each other a lot.
Peaceful genocide.
I mean, you had the Mayans down in Mexico. They were murdering little girls and rolling their heads down the steps of the pyramid. So I don't know if that's peaceful.
Well, not for the little girls.
No. Everybody else was having a good time, though, apparently.
Yeah. But those downers of a little girl, just like, yeah, you want to die.
Either I'm going deaf or Frank's microphone has gotten worse because I can't understand half the things he says.
You can hear me?
Well, you sound like muffled and far away.
just take off my mic and go with the speaker setting. Let's see.
All right, try that.
How's this? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, you're kind of. You sound like you have a stuffed nose, and you're kind of blowing out the microphone. Like you're like.
Yeah, my name is Frank. I'm trying to fix my maple.
That's weird. I don't know why like I'm not doing anything different.
I don't know. Maybe my ears are failing me.
Well, I just took off the mic, and so it's just going by the speaker, so you should be able to hear me now.
Yeah, you do sound better.
Okay, so take off my headset then. I can hear now.
The Feast of All Saints Day in Mexico coincides with the first Day of the Dead celebration.
Oh, okay. Celebrate! Celebrate! The Day of the Dead is when we practice necromancy.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Well, that's what the Day of the Dead is. You set out the treats and the altars for your relative in hopes that they will come and have a snack.
So, wouldn't they figure that the relative didn't come because the food isn't getting eaten?
Or they leave it the next day. They don't just stay there and wait. And that's
So
when
run around in the middle of the night.
that's when the guy at the cemetery comes by and starts taking treats for his family. Or animals come and eat. So we have stray cats. And people wondering, why are there cats and dogs all over the cemetery? We feed them once a year.
There's a lot of stray cats in my neighborhood. It has a complicated backstory.
Stray cats winter ones. Never know.
Well, there was a colony of stray cats on city property several blocks away. And then they tore down that city property that was no longer being used to build a school. And all the cats fled into the surrounding neighborhoods. So then we had a bunch of cats. And the city policy where I live is not to put them in the pound, but they do catch and release. So they leave it up to the neighborhood to put in a deposit of like $150 for a cage, and that will capture the cat. And then they will take the cat and get them spayed or neutered and give them their vaccinations. And then
cats are getting vexed. Come on.
Yeah, even the cats are getting the boosters. No, it's not that kind of. They vaccinate them for things like parvo. And then they just return them to the neighborhood. So you can't really get rid of the cats. You can only get them spayed or neutered.
Okay.
So we had cats here, whether or not anybody fed them.
Did you put them in cradles?
No, but somebody in the neighborhood does, because after they get spayed or neutered, they'll come back and they'll have like the tip of their ear will be cut off. and that indicates that they got spayed and neutered. So you can tell the cats that have been processed.
Okay. In the cradles in the silver spoon.
So the reason that you would want to feed the stray cats is so they don't eat all the birds in the neighborhood.
Oh, you got a lot of good birds there?
Yeah. I mean, I have a bird feeder in my backyard, and the neighbor has a bird feeder, and I think one of the birds got one of the mourning doves that was visiting my backyard.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Not the morning bird.
Not the mourning doves, which is a decent sized bird. So, that was like a big feast for them. So,
Oh,
if you don't want your cats to decimate the wild bird population, and you can't put them in the pound, and it's illegal to murder cats because of animal cruelty,
Oh, okay.
then you can either feed the cats, which some people don't like, because like, oh, it attracts the cats. It's like the cats were here whether or not we fed them.
Feed the cats. Toppings the day.
So the philosophy is like if you spade and neuter enough of them, eventually you'll reduce or eliminate the populations.
I see.
Yeah. Abba Yahweh reigns 7. I love Yeshua, which is Joshua, which is Hebrew for Jesus. Maybe it's Aramaic for Jesus. I'm not sure. And they're saying Shalom, which is also Hebrew.
Yes. 7 is a friend of the. Well, they're my friend. They go by 7.
7, okay.
It's easier to.
Yeah, that's a big mouthful.
They did some pretty cool fan art of Captain Gauss and of Masked Woman.
Oh, really? Where can I see it?
I posted them on Instagram, but I think I can send them to you later on Discord.
They're on Instagram? I don't have Instagram, so I'm not allowed to look at Instagram.
Maybe somewhere on my Facebook.
I don't have Facebook either.
Okay, what do you have?
I've disabled my Facebook account. That's more accurate.
I think Anna had disabled hers for a while, or it got hacked into, and she never so it got disconnected, so she never reconnected it for a while, and then she reconnected it again, but she doesn't use it, as far as I know.
7 doesn't use it?
Anna.
Oh, is she still around?
Yeah, I just talked to her this morning.
She's never online. I consider her non-existent.
She isn't posting the server?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't been searching, so maybe, but it's not like I read everything.
I hear they're making. Did they already do the new anthology? Did they do a Halloween one this year or no?
I don't think they did a Halloween one per se. I need to buy their latest one.
What's their latest one? I know the Uncanny Journeys, and then there's another one after that they're working on.
Wasn't
it?
Yeah, I think Uncanny Journeys, that's the one I need to buy.
Oh, wasn't there a Monsters one? That was the last anthology that they were voting on.
I think you're right.
So that's a Halloween one.
And I don't think it's coming out for Halloween, so I don't know if it's a Halloween one, unless it came out already.
I don't know.
Speaking of comics, I should be working on mine. I have to edit the rest of these pages.
Yeah, still lettering.
Well, this is just editing, really. I need to change a few things, and then I need to do grays, and then letter. And then it's pre-press time. I want to have a proofreader go over it at some point, too. Just to make sure I don't have any typos after I lettered.
Cool. Yeah, every time I want a proofreader, I gotta tell them I don't want advice. I just want to know if it's readable.
Oh, they can give me advice. I don't care. I might not listen to it, but
They waste my time.
is your time so precious, Frank?
Because I actually think about it and dwell on it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's why I don't really like unless I'm asking for it. Because they're like, oh, can I give you some advice? What if you did this and changed this? And if it's stuff that makes sense, like, oh, okay, then and it's not too hard. Okay, yeah, then that does make sense, and I can do that. But if it's changing like what I'm planning for the rest of the story, it's useless to me. Yeah, it's really like sometimes I'll show people like a couple of pages, and they're just assuming they're like they don't know what the whole story is gonna be, so they want to change some lines, and I'm like that changes what I have planned for this. So, yeah. Especially if it says something with like one of my regular characters. They assume it's gonna be about those characters. Like they're just there. So they're just there as a to show what kind of comic this is, what world this connects to.
I don't know, Frank.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of proofreaders? Do you have a proofreader you can recommend? How much do they charge?
I usually just ask like some people, and I'll offer them a copy of the comic, or just hey, can you look at this? Does this look alright?
Well, since I'm giving away like 100 copies of the comic for free, it's not really an incentive for me.
Hmm. Well, I don't like look at real proofreaders.
You don't look at real proofreaders?
Like, I mean, I'm not asking like someone who it's their profession.
Sugar-free proofreaders?
Like I'll ask Gary, and Gary's pretty good. Like, hey Gary, can you like take a look at this? and he'll give me some feedback. Or like this is misspelled. This is the okay. I'm not to the point where I'm paying proofreaders. Okay. Let's see. We got 7 in the chats. Yes, please call me 7 or 7. Send you something today, Frank. Check your email just to sketch. Oh, okay. I did see the email as a notification. I didn't know there was something attached to it. So I will check that.
Well, there you go.
I saw the message and I read it, but I didn't read it as an email. I just read it as like the notification popping up. Yes. Let's see. Oh, an hour and 27 minutes. Yeah. Is there like specific characters that you've drawn, Bill? Like continuing characters?
Yeah. I've got like, I think 4 technically ongoing characters and universes, series, whatever you want to call them.
Sure.
I've got my superhero team, which is not really a superhero team. And
How much?
no, it's just people with abilities that are not necessarily impossible, hired by a corporation. I've done a couple stories. They were in the first anthology.
Yeah, the Teo Initiative.
Yeah, there you go. The Tau Initiative. Not initiative.
Or something.
It's something else that even I screw up. I should probably change it because it's not memorable.
Did someone title it the
Tau
Initiative? Like,
National, that's what it is.
okay.
And then I
Did someone
have
mislabel it? And then you tell them, can you change it?
on the back of the cover, but they weren't able to. So I was like, all right, well, I don't know. I honestly, they're not my favorite creation. I just kind of came up with them as a superhero
Yeah.
team when I didn't really want to do superheroes, but I wanted to be part of the anthology.
Yeah.
So, but I might revisit them again.
What they should do is, and I've seen people do this, where take the public domain characters and just assign a character to someone who wants to be on it, and then you write the story based on that character.
Well, that's not a bad idea. I have other characters. I obviously have my vampire hunters, and they
Who else is
run around the world hunting vampires at the turn of the century.
was
Yeah,
that
they
one
might
in the Halloween one?
No, that's in the pulp anthology.
Oh yeah, that's right. The one that's discontinued.
Yeah, it's not for sale anymore.
And the superhero and the first holiday, which is the best one.
Then I have my
Even two.
more cartoon Bombus series, which has the Space Age Delivery Men. And I've done
Yeah.
a couple of stories for that. They appeared in the what was it?
The Cosmic Unknown and the manga.
Cosmic Unknown, yeah. And also in the manga.
Which I have the manga somewhere.
And then I have the one that I'm working on now, which is the Sword and Chivalry series.
Okay.
And it's debuting with my printed solo comic.
Cool.
Yeah, which I hope to get out or like ready to go this year. But this fall has been a ding dang of a fall, so I'm behind.
Okay. Oh, did I change that? Okay, I did.
What did you change? Oh, is that your? What is it? The Gray Canuck?
Yeah. I think I changed the style of the mask. I know I did for the logo.
Right. He had the top half mask and just had opening for his face or bottom of his face like Batman, didn't he?
Yeah. But I don't remember if I had the maple part in sections like this. Or the,
I remember his eyes were in the maple part.
yeah. That I do remember. Oh yeah, Great Connect does have the opening. In terms of the American doesn't have the opening.
How does the Gray Canuck feel about maple syrup?
I'm sure he's a fan. He's from Canada.
Oh, those Canadians. Are they still in lockdown?
Hmm?
Are the Canadians still in lockdown?
I'm not sure. I'll ask some. I think the lockdown, well, the border lockdown, I think it just opened.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Wow, that took stupidly long. I'd tell you what I think of their prime minister, but I don't want to get your channel shut down.
Oh, I'm not a Canadian channel.
They don't care. They're all in for defending their tyrants.
Is it still Trudeau?
I believe so.
Okay. There's a Canadian I watch on YouTube. He's got some good content. He's like he discusses Canadian politics, but like he's pretty like he'll talk about like, oh, this is dumb, and I was like, he was actually in the Canadian news in court because there's like a YouTube Canadian bill being passed, and he's like against it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. JJ McCullough. That's the guy.
J.J. McCullough. I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, apparently he's like a journalist. So he's had articles published. And he did a video where he's like a couple of videos where he's watching American shows making fun of Canadian characters. So Simpsons, not from, King of the Hill, because they had a Canadian family movie.
Oh, I don't think I saw that episode of King of the Hill. Does King of the Hill reflect your life in Texas, Frank?
Well, reflects a life, not mine exactly. We do have a Whataburger, so
I've never tried Whataburger.
it's good.
Yeah, I'd like to try it sometime. But I'm never in the areas where it's available.
I know Florida has one. I'm not sure if Arkansas has one. I thought Washington had one towards the peak of Texas, like where Texas ends and it goes into Washington or areas in Washington.
I don't remember a Whataburger ever. I tried a smash burger on my vacation. That was nice. I liked it.
7 says, doing a sketch right now for you, Frank and Anna. Hopefully will be done later tonight. Send it to you right away when I finish. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Sam. Anna did love your sketches of Mask Woman, as I mentioned, to the point where she redesigned Mask Woman's costume. So now I have to learn to try it in that style. Which a couple of days ago, and we're going over the Warbank of 7 note. So she was adding more information and giving me the stats for Mask Woman, because after you had asked me and I was already planning on, I was thinking about doing that. Like, I'll just ask Anna. Like, hey, like, so, like, you got the stats? You get any stats for Mask Woman? I sent her the character sheet I found online.
Oh, yeah.
Got inspired, and so she did some of the stats, and then she like gave me a lot of like some lore and story detail. So there's stuff I can't share, but there's stuff that I can put in the stat sheets. So today I was putting it all in a document. I was going to work on Captain Goggles stat sheets, but I remember need to do the video.
Well, now that you have her character stat sheets, you can obviously make your stats stronger.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you're a 7 in strength, Mask Woman? Obviously, Captain Goggles is an 8, maybe even an 8.5.
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
That'll teach her.
I teach you to trust me.
Exactly.
But there's a because I asked her about the weapons, and so she gave a lot more detail about information about the costume that she wears and the mask. I'm just like trying to decide, and I'll talk to her like like to make that public, like what the her her outfit does, or just save it for the. I mean, which I don't think is gonna be done in a year as I originally planned. We're pretty. We're,
Things take time, I tell you.
uh,
This comic has taken much longer than I anticipated. I mean, it took about almost 11 months, I think, 10 and a half months to draw, pencil and ink, write the story. But now the editing process, just
we're
writing it out. It's over 12 months now.
Has Twister made an appearance in the server, or is he still on sabbatical?
He's on sabbatical, as far as I know.
I hear he still pops in on YouTube once in a while.
Oh, does he show up on certain people's channels?
Yeah, I think he made a comment on. I think he even popped in the chats on Joshua Kemple's. He showed up in the comments on one of his videos, and I think Cyburn says like he'll pop in his chats when he streams.
Well, more power to him.
That's the that's the one that's harder for him to stay away from YouTube.
Oh.
I know he deleted his Discord username. Unless I don't know if he got a new one.
Yeah, I think didn't he say he was going to delete all his social media?
Oh, he might have. I didn't. If he did, I didn't read into that. I know he was going to stay away from it, but I know. Because I think he made a new YouTube because he had deleted it and he made another account. So.
I don't know.
Let's see. Doing this sketch. Oh, I just read that. So we just got 7 in the chat. I guess Peter and Barry did leave. We ignored them.
See, you have to treat your audience with more respect, Frank.
So we keep telling you.
Or they abandon you.
There will be a video for the Truckle coming up tomorrow.
Oh, there's a Taraco video, huh? Did you know tomorrow is October 30th? In Detroit, they call it Devil's Night because people like commit vandalism.
That's like the purge for them. Yeah,
I-
there's a Truckle interview tomorrow. So that'll. It's pre-recorded.
It's pre-recorded. Is it going to have both?
I wasn't gonna be able to stream because of the trunk or treat.
Oh, that's right. You're trunk or treating. Treat or trunking.
Yeah.
Trunk or teaking.
So I pre-recorded a few weeks ago, so it's behind. And it'll go up tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central.
All right.
It's not premiering that. I was gonna set it to premiere, but I forgot to set it when I accidentally published it, and I didn't mean to. And when I went back to change it, I couldn't change it to premiere. I could just list it unlisted or private. So it's not good, so it's just gonna drop.
Sounds like a tragedy.
Okay. I want to at least give people that experience of a live stream, but didn't happen. And I wanted to pop in for a little bit, but in the chats. Oh yeah, this one I did change. Yeah. One, two, three, for your tomorrow. You know, Anna didn't make it on that one. She was going to though, but even that one because I had to do it in the morning,
No.
and so Anna was up for a little bit, but she had to start her day and so like, get ready for work that day.
She's still working the graveyard shift?
Yeah. And she also does like other stuff at home. But yeah, she was gonna hop on, but I told her like you don't need to because it's gonna be the Halloween episode.
You tell her you don't need her anymore.
I still need her, so we won't do that.
Cut her out of the Taraco.
Well, that might happen.
Major buyout of the stocks. Corporate takeover.
Like she might just like ease out of the struggle for a bit too.
Well, that doesn't seem positive for her career as an artist.
I can't opine on that. Well, she doesn't need social media. Oh, well, I'm saying I'm dropping hits now. There might be an opening. Forget about Anna. There might be an opening for a co-host.
Oh, only if I get 50% vote in power.
Well, there's not a lot of power.
I don't know if I want the obligation.
But yeah, that's the same thing as Anna. It's the obligation.
Yeah, that's That's the hard thing in life. What you need to do is bring in a third person.
And Birdie handle you guys. And also, I want to stream more often, but I also have like other obligations. So sometimes those take precedent. Like this coming Friday, like I'm not gonna be able to stream because I'm gonna be at a dinner auction
A dinner auction.
serving for like I'm a server there.
No.
Yeah, we're having an auction special dinner to raise funds for the Choose to Change program.
No, well that's nice. What are you serving for dinner?
Whatever they make. I don't know. I'm just
As a server, you think that they'd clue you in. I mean, you got to carry the food.
I think chicken. Oh, it's not like I'm carrying flambe or anything like that. I'm not a waiter. I'm just gonna like, here's your plate, sir. Here's your plate. Actually, they're gonna get their own plate. I just have to like when they want seconds.
Oh, and refill their water. And
Yeah. Coffee, water. They want another plate. Like, one more plate for Mr. Johnson.
what's the customary way to serve chicken?
I don't know. We're not. It's not a restaurant, so I don't know.
No.
I really don't know. I just know I need to be there. I just know I'm not gonna be streaming.
You're not gonna, you're going to be serving. Will you have entertainment?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
You could
Well,
guys could,
no, it's an auction.
oh, it's an auction. Auction.
Yeah. So that's the entertainment.
Oh, what are they auctioning off?
Like businesses are donating stuff, but I know one of the things that got donated was this really nice looking ice chest. It's like a vintage Coca-Cola ice chest that
No.
has legs and wheels, and on the side, it's silver in color, and the Coca-Cola logo is embossed, and it has a place for like for a can opener. So you can like pop open the can and in the top the caps go and the little cup is there.
Well, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to bid on it?
I'm not sure, depending how much starting bid is. I saw the price tag, how much they were selling for the person, because a pawn shop donated it. So I'm thinking the price is probably going to be the starting bid, and that's
They would
$200.
give you a little bit of a discount.
No, it was $200, so I'm thinking.
Oh, wow. It must be a collectible.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's vintage.
Collect that Coca-Cola merchandise. That seems to be a popular thing.
Yeah, because I don't think whoever buys it, I don't think they're actually going to use it for that.
What you should do, Frank, is you should run up and like knock it over and say, it's sugar water. Don't drink it.
It's not going to be filled with soda. But that's one of the things I was gonna donate a painting, but I haven't started it. So.
Well, you got a week.
Because they're like, well, what is it like? What would you want? And like, oh, whatever. Like that does not help me. You like just tell me something, and because I'm gonna do Captain Goggles, I don't think Captain Goggles is gonna sell. So like, that's pretty much
whatever you paint the best, which
that
is
would be
Captain
Captain Goggles. Yeah, the Captain Goggles portrait.
You could just make it a painting of yourself.
Well, that's pretty much what.
Oh, that's terrible.
I have a painting in mind, but it's gonna take a while, and I gotta buy more paints. That's what's keeping me from starting it because I gotta actually get more than the little paint set because it's gonna be a big TV.
Well,
I was thinking like something naturey, but I don't want to do stuff that's like it's been done. I saw that at the store.
why don't you just do something simple like the flag of Texas? I could see that being a big hit.
Or in the Alamo.
The Alamo. Wait a second.
We remember it, you know.
What kind of crops do they grow in Alamo? Is it corn?
Alamo, Texas.
Alamo, Texas.
They actually do. I think that is farm area.
Aha, that's where the corn maze is. Frank lives in Alamo, Texas.
No, I don't live there. That's close to you.
He lives next door to the Alamo.
That's San Antonio. Ironically, there is not an Alamo replica in Alamo, Texas. You think there would be?
Isn't there like some building? They always show a picture of that building.
Where?
Like, okay, I'm gonna do an image search for the Alamo. What do I get? Yeah, they show the building, the front of that building. I assume that's the Alamo.
Oh, Detroit, yes, very bad. That was night. I lived there for a while. Cut her out. Wow. No, actually not cutting her out. She just has. I don't really want to talk about Anna's stuff, but she has other stuff that she needs to work on. So if she's not on, it's because like she chooses not to be on.
When I'm not on it, I don't have a choice whether I'm on or not. Just letting people know.
No, like you are contracted.
That's right. It's a very strict contract that I can't get out of until 2027.
When
Whoops, somebody knocked on my door. Hang on just a second.
yeah. So like but like yeah, if she's not on, it's because like she either has work or has to get up early to do stuff in the morning. It's just our times conflict. So like it's something we've talked about where we just kind of like phase her out a little bit to get people used to it. But she'll be on when she's able to, and we're going for once a month maybe.
What did I miss?
I
What?
I was just verifying. About Anna's role.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. I had to go get my mail. Look what I got. WWF gifts. They're putting a tiger in the wrestling. You can wrestle a tiger.
Oh, it looks like my phone is about to die and it's on the charger, so I'm probably gonna have to cut out end the stream. Because I'm at 2%.
How many minutes do we have left, Frank?
It's at 2%, so once it gets at 1, it might shut off. So like whatever.
Okay.
I don't
I've got
want it to end with it dying. I might actually like.
I got some comic books in the mail.
Hurry up! Yeah.
They're from our friend Luke Stone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'll quick and then you can leave the stream. Ta-da! Hybrids, the Sons of Gods.
Okay, cool. That's the one you backed?
Well, I backed one, and it was like, oh, this is like issues 6, 7, and 8. I need the previous issues, and so I got those too.
Oh, cool.
Pretty nifty, sis.
Thanks for the
All right.
Nice. Are you gonna do a review of those, or show them the video?
I don't know. I don't know. What I need to do is do a review of Hunter Ninja Bear. I got that. That was fantastic. I also got the Giant Two-Fisted Man Tales, the anthology from Graham Nolan. Now that's an anthology.
I'm like the 9 vote.
No, I mean, this is all done by like 30-year-plus industry vets writing manly tales of men beating up people and shooting people and fighting bears and
Okay.
stabbing people on trains and hitting people with guitars.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's really good. There's one with a Viking, and he gets attacked, and then like, I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say somebody gets their head cut off, and it's not who you think.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that book is. I don't know who it is.
It's good stuff. That's what it is.
All right. Oh, have you heard anything from our friend, your boy Zach, and his the one he did that was for $1?
That campaign is still in demand as far as I know. I know he mentioned that Narwhal finished his story in it. So we're probably just waiting on Zach's book. So who knows when it's coming out.
Well, what was that one called?
It was like, well, there was multiple books in it.
But the one like the one that was $1.
Yeah, that was Jawbreakers Forever.
Jawbreakers, that's right.
Yeah, which I have the first 3 books.
Jawbreakers Forever is that like that doesn't have the first 3 books, right? That's like a continuation.
Yeah. Jawbreakers Forever is number 4.
Oh, okay. I already got it because it was $1, and then they still had shipping, so I paid more than $1.
Yeah, that's the thing with Indiegogo campaigns. Is there's always more.
Yeah, I thought it would be a little bit less just because I'm not that far from where he's shipping.
Uh-oh. There's a hint, folks. Go search for Jawbreakers on Indiegogo, see the location, and track Frank down and knock on his door and ask for Halloween candy.
And there might be a gunshot if you look into my door.
All right, is your battery dead yet?
It's about to. I'm just waiting for you to wrap. Was that it? Was that the comic?
That's it. That's it. Hybrid Sons of Gods Trash Day, Volume 1. Back it now. Put it into your favorite search engine. You can buy it directly off their website.
Finish? I thought the campaign was already over.
Oh, the hybrid. Yeah, the Hybrids campaign's over. I mean, until the next one. He's on to another campaign now.
Oh, okay.
That he's doing in partnership with Piper.
Yes, I actually know about that.
It's about time travel.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Del, for coming on. And we'll see. Is there anything you want to plug, Del, before the battery dies? Where
No.
can we find your latest work?
Well, hopefully sometime this year you'll see an update to my website reflecting the new Sword and Chivalry comic book. So check out the-installation.com.
Cool. Because we gotta have you on as a guest. And
Yeah.
I'll ask Anna to be the co-host. So
Yeah, and then she'll say, no, I don't want to be involved.
well, what you will do is you're gonna send us each a copy in advance, and that
Of course. I'll send you a bunch of copies so you can give away some, Frank.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, I mean, like, so Anna can come on and actually show the book.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Is this a bill? I got other mail, too, and I think it's bills.
Okay. Send me the bill.
Mission Aviation Fellowship. A big need and a bigger
All
opportunity.
my family's in the military. They say the same thing, but don't know if they are serious. Okay. We should have you on. I'm sure Anna will want to be on. Like I was saying earlier, is not that I know it sounds like I don't want her to be on. Is that our times just conflict, and she has her work shift is when I'm getting ready to go to bed, she's getting ready to go to work. So, and that's usually the time we stream.
You know what you should do is figure out and do like an early show or something. Because like, if she's working the graveyard shift, does she come home and is like up and about until like noon or something?
Something like that, but she likes to like actually do that. That's when she's able to work on her projects and stuff. But she was like doing part of the script or actually it was like more notes for Warbanker 7. That's what I was organizing today. I'm gonna be adding more stuff to it.
Well, I'm sure she doesn't work 7 days a week, so.
Well, I know that's why we're figuring out. That's why we want to do more of a once a month with her on, and so she has like the rest of the month. But I'll still stream. It's just like holidays coming up. I'm probably not gonna be streaming that much because I was also, as I was saying earlier, I was also taking some art lessons online with another user. So it's when he had time. And it was on Friday nights, and it was cutting into the streaming.
Oh no!
So, and I told him like I'm not gonna be able to this month because I got a whole bunch of stuff going on at church. So I was learning perspective. Like I haven't kept up with it, but so it's gonna be something where I'm just gonna work on it on my own. But yeah, bye everyone. Thanks for watching. Hold on. Let's see. My family are all in branches U.S. Marines. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have family in a few of those branches. Navy, Marines. My grandpa was in the Army. I don't think I had anyone in All right, end stream. And this pops up. There we go.